Welcome to the Blue Cup in the Attic. No portion of the Blue Cup in the Attic may be used without the expressed written consent of Kimmy Wyatt. Hello. This Blue Cup in the Attic is called Gang Stalking ... Patio Debris. Okay, I'll explain later. A couple of announcements. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel and be sure to click that notification bell so that you will be one of the first to get notifications of new vids I post up. Donations, if you would like to send me donations, please scroll where the information is posted below. But someone just told me that they're having error problems when trying to send donations, and I don't know what is going on with that, but I will figure that out. So, but in the meantime, the information is posted below to send donations. I don't have the app on my phone. I take it off, put it on, take it off. I don't know if that's what it is, but I will be trying to figure that out. What is going on with that? But thank you in advance if you would like to send donations. If you would like to send, or if you're going to send donations, if you would like to send but can't, please know that I really appreciate the fact that you're even listening to this video. Okay. Support is support. Okay. Twist pudding. I have come up with a twist pudding. I have put 5+ years of research into this twist pudding, and it is wonderful. I will be doing a video on my twist pudding, and that is not the official name. The official name will be announced later on, but you can order the product. And just to let you guys know, you guys, please let me know if you cannot send me donations or something. It's amazing. The only way I found out that there's an error is because I asked this person to send donation. Well, I didn't ask them to send donations. I gave them the information and to let me know if everything's going to work out. Okay. And they told me no. Okay. So it wasn't really so much, I take that back, as a donation. It was more, okay, I'm going to send something to you so that, you know, so we can see what's going on. And she said there's an error. So I'm like, okay. So yeah, please let me know, post your comments below and let me know that I cannot order your products. I cannot send donations, and that will prompt me to, get with Google Pay and ask them what in the God's creation is going on. Because your girl is strapped right now. I'm like, okay, what is going on? But the twist pudding information is also where the text is posted. You can, order, if you order 3 of those, either size, you will get free shipping. There's a promo going on right now. Okay. And the twist pudding is absolutely wonderful for your hair. If you're in the natural hair care movement, wearing your natural hair, it has, all kinds of properties, moisturization, growth, hair growth, definitely. Okay. Antibacterial, just a whole bunch of properties. And I will be going, once I move, I will be doing a video on the twist pudding so that you guys can get a better idea of just what it is and what it does and how it's going to help your hair, from hair breakage, shedding, etc., etc. Okay. 5+ years of research. There you go. Also, skincare line will be inclusive, but that'll come out later on. Let's see. There are 7 terms I would love for you guys to look up. I normally would say, please look up these terms, but I'm begging you to look up these terms. First term is gang stalking. You can put those words together or separate them. Gang stalking, G-A-N-G, electronic stalking, group stalking. Gang and group are the same thing. Okay. But please look up both. Empath, E-M-P-A-T-H, targeted individual. And if you are an empath, you are a targeted individual. That's just going to happen. If it hasn't happened already, it's going to happen. However, if you're a targeted individual, that does not necessarily mean you are an empath. Okay. 2 different things on that end. Organized crime. Please look up organized crime. You guys, don't go by what Hollywood considers organized crime, which is true to, you know, to the craft, you know, the acting craft, but you got to look it up, you guys. And last word is going to be perps, P-E-R-P-S. Please look up all those terms, and I suggest you look up those terms up via video format so that you will get an idea from different people of exactly what that is, as opposed to just looking up text. And text is okay, but videos speak volumes, okay? Video volumes. And you're going to get an array of opinions and information from different people. And I highly suggest YouTube. YouTube is around right now. You don't know if you're watching this video 5 years from now. You don't know if YouTube is still going to be around. And so, because you don't own the platform. So there you go. Kimmy This Week. I will no longer be doing Kimmy This Week videos in my apartment with a phone to my ear with the lights on in the bathroom. Not going to happen. That's going to commence when I move. However, I am doing Kimmy This Week audio to video. So I'm doing them. It's just that you won't see me in the video. Some people are like, hey, no, just joking. That's how we want it anyway. No, I'm just joking. Okay, but yeah, I am doing them. You will get the Kimmy This Week video, but it just won't be moi in the video. Okay, and that will commence once I move at some point. Let me say that. I am going to be conducting business seminars, and we're going to talk about business. You know, we're going to have a great time. Hello. We're going to do the huggy thing. I can't wait to give you guys a hug. No kisses. No kisses. Okay. All my love, all my kisses. You don't know what you've been missing. Oh boy. No. What's the name of that song? I don't know what made me what prompted. I guess that prompted me when I said kisses to sing that song. But no kisses. No kisses. But I will give you a great big hug. Okay. And, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do it. And we're going to eat food. It's going to be a 2-day seminar. Please keep your kids at home or with someone else. Get a babysitter. Prepare for a babysitter. Let them know in advance. I will be going to a 2-day business seminar on business, coming up in the future. Just would you be readily available? There's the key word, readily, meaning spur of the moment. But I will be announcing when those meetings will commence and when, and where they will be. Okay. And just to let you know, hint, hint, they will be in the Texas area, specifically Dallas and surrounding areas. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh no. Okay. All right. I like to alphabetize things, but for some reason I like the, okay. All right. Okay. Let's see what else I want to tell you guys. Okay, you got the donations, you got the twist pudding, you got the subscribe to the YouTube channel, you got the terms I would love for you guys to look up, and you also got information on Kimmy This Week. I think that may be it. Oh, the YouTube channel itself. I am going over and this is an announcement that I usually will forget. Okay, out of all of them, but I am going over the YouTube channel to be sure that I said what I meant to say in each video. However, that has been halted because I have links that I've included in the text for all of the videos, over 300 videos, 18 playlists. Okay. And what has happened is that 2 of those links are being removed from the information because Google, Alphabet Inc., has depleted or gotten rid of their social media platform, for which I had 34 collections and a brand page. And so that information, if you see that information, yeah, you can click the link all day, but it doesn't mean it's going to work. And so I am on page 5 of 7 total pages of removing that information. And once again, I do stress you guys, I don't care if it's $1, please help me out. Please attempt. You don't have to send it, but attempt. Now, I don't know about refunding it. Okay. I don't know how that goes, but attempt to send me $1. You guys, I really, really need to know why my Google account, not surprising. Okay. This is my life. Why my Google Pay account is not going through when I am verifying my information with the bank. And for some reason, it is not going through. I was told that is because I'm using a different phone, and every phone that you have to verify your account again. Well, that information has been verified. So why is it not going through? So I'm kind of concerned with that. So if you don't mind, would you please attempt to send me $1? I'm letting you know you may not get it back, but it's not a joke. I really want to know what is going on. And at some point, once I receive the monies from whomever, I will let you guys know that you can stop doing that. Please stop unless you want to, but, and that it's working. But I am verifying my account, my bank account with, Google Pay so I'm like, what is going on? I don't know if it's because I need to have the app up and ready at all times, which could be a security issue, which I can understand, but I need to know, do I need to keep this app up on my phone? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like too many apps on my phone. And I thought at least people can still send the money without the app being recipient, actually being live. So I don't know. But thank you so much in advance. Okay. And once again, if you would like to send but can't, I got much love for you. I still have much love for you. Okay, I think that's all of the donations. I think that is all of the announcements. So what I want to talk about, and if I forgot something, it will be where the text is posted. And also, speaking of text, at the very, very, very beginning of the text for each video, if there are corrections, and chances there are, you will see before watching, and I will go into the time of the era as well as what the correction should be. Okay, and sometimes I'll put what the era is itself and with the correction. Or what the correction is, and then ... what the like, for instance, forever ... not for one, or something like that. But I think I stopped doing that. I just put the correction. It just depends. All right. So patio debris. If you guys are being gang stalked like I am, to the degree that I am, electronic stalked, group stalked, the whole kit and caboodle, and you live in an apartment such as you are probably across your patio or balcony, depending on what floor you're on, is probably across from someone else's in another building. I want you guys to be aware that, and before I go further, interjection, I am dissecting this entire organization. Okay. The organized crime, idiots. And so, unlike a lot of people who are just talking about, and I say just real lightly, because they're going in and explaining you guys. It was a video that let me know about targeted individuals, that someone posted a link on a comment that I posted on a video, and they commented back with a link to let me know that I'm a targeted individual. So I'm not saying just as if it doesn't matter, it's minuscule. But for myself, I am actually diving into the organization and literally dissecting every aspect of the organization, what they're capable of doing, what they will do, why this is like this, things that, you're probably going to look over. Like, you're probably going to, oh my God, that is so true. When they come in, and to your apartment, and how they're getting in, and how they will not steal anything. They probably started stealing things since I've said something. You know what I'm saying? So I am dissecting this entire organization, and here's the dissecting continues here. If you live in an apartment complex and you have a building across from you, and they can see your patio or balcony, and you can see theirs. Please know that everything that's on that patio is not innocent. Okay, from the doorknob of the storage or the handle, to the door itself, to the back door itself, that leads back into the apartment. They're not going to put it on the rails, that protects someone from, the patio rails or the balcony rails, but because that would be seen, and they would have to have it on the outside. Bicycles, anything that's on that patio has the potential to hold what? A camera. Wow, silence is golden, and ... Yeah, and so is urine. One of my quotes. Excuse me. Yeah. Ladies, please be aware that if you're on your patio, you got your legs all open, you're just laughing on your phone. Yeah. You sound like a old car trying to start. No. You're innocent, but the scenery is not. If someone is gang stalking you, they want to know when you leave, when you're in your patio. I'm a victim of this. The maintenance guy that used to be here, he actually had the balls and galls to, because he thought he was all that in a bag of chips, he had the balls and galls to put a camera on the side of his building. He lived on the premises, building 7. He had the balls and galls to put a camera on the side of the building facing my patio. Okay. I looked for a camera there. I knew I was being watched. And also on my patio, there's some things going on. Bluetooth. Where are they? Where are they? Okay. I don't have any Bluetooths in my apartment. Where are these Bluetooths that seem to be around my apartment when I turn my apartment on? Miscellaneous. MISC stands for miscellaneous. I'd like for you to go buy something Bluetooth capable at Walmart, anywhere, Targets, it doesn't matter, and Target. And I like for you to tell me what name is going to come up when you connect that device. It's going to be the name of the freaking device. It's not going to say MISC. So the name has been changed to miscellaneous to throw off, to coordinate with the cameras. The cameras here on the premises are called MISC. All right. So what these idiots will do is name the device that they're spying on you with MISC. Okay. Honey, I am so sorry, you idiots. I don't have cameras, apartment cameras from the apartment complex on my patio. All right. Sorry. You know that. Just world's dumbest criminals. But yeah, you sit out on your patio, you're talking on your phone. You guys, oh God, be quiet. It kills me. Just even someone just left here today, and it kills me, the conversations. You got to be quiet and be careful of what you say. These people are not just out to saw a drug deal last night, do drugs and coordinate drug deals, not deals, but transactions. Okay, that's totally different. Drug deals are somebody's coming by buying drugs. These apartments are used as temporary storage units for drugs. Okay, then they go on their merry way. Once they're brought here, basically people are walking around with backpacks. Honey, it is Sunday. Check. You are 24 years old or 23. Check. You got a freaking backpack on your back, and you're walking from one building to the next. What are you doing? Or you're a teenager. It's Sunday. You know you don't do your homework anyway as it is. What are you doing with the backpack on your back? And you're walking from one building to the next. They use backpacks, you guys. Anything that looks innocent, where they can go from one building to the next. Okay. Where'd your backpack go? You dropped it off? Or you come back and it's basically empty. It's not pushed out or puffy like it was before. You can't say that you dropped off clothes to wash, because every unit here has a washer and dryer. You know what I'm saying? Drug activity. And so yeah, they're doing things, but also with the spying, you guys, comes theft. These people want to know when you are not occupying your apartment as well. Theft. I just had a blanket stolen, and I'm telling you, this blanket was stolen in minuscule minutes. It wasn't even a minute. They stole this blanket, bump key they used to get in my apartment. I just walked away from my apartment and locked the door. Where's that blanket? I just washed it, folded it up, and put it with the other blankets. I'm moving. That blanket is not in this apartment anywhere. It was a nice blanket. It was on my wall, covering up cameras and stuff, covering up the cameras, equipment. I forgot all about it. I knew it was a blanket there, but I forgot about how cute it was. I'm like, this is a cute blanket. And one thing I want to tell you guys to do, stop admiring stuff. Stop bragging. If you go shopping, just put your stuff up somewhere. Don't get on the phone. Yeah, I just went shopping and I bought me 5 pairs of shoes. You'll find you're going to have 4 pairs of shoes. Haters. You're going to probably have 4 pairs of shoes. And ladies, oh my God, Victoria's Secret, just as an example, any lingerie. These are perverts that love lingerie, especially the gang stalkers, the perps. But the gang stalkers will come in your apartment, usually of Hispanic descent. They love lingerie. I want you guys to go to Victoria's Secret's Facebook page and tell me, using the names only, the Hispanic, using the names, tell me, just scrolling down on comments on a post, how many of those names do you see that are of Hispanic origin? Santos, Martinez, anything. Lopez. Yeah. How many do you see? No offense to Jennifer. No offense to, no, seriously. They know. They know their people are doing something. Seriously. And I'm not being prejudiced. They know. I love me some Jennifer Lopez, and I love me some George Lopez. I love both of them. George and I share an astrological sign. We just keep it real. They're doing some stuff. Okay. All races are doing something, but they're doing some stuff, So I'm just keeping it real. What's really going on, man? And they're using Black African people to accomplish this. And I'm going to tell you something. I mentioned J-Lo and I mentioned George. George and J-Lo don't want to deal with them. One thing people have to realize, there's someone over here who has a relative that is supposedly famous. Now, I wouldn't listen to his music. He's a rapper. But I'm going to tell you, once this dude finds out what's going on with his people, he's going to leave him alone. He's going to kick him to the curb because he has arrived. And when people arrive, they will drop you like a hot potato. They do not want to deal with you. They will call you one day on a Sunday, 5 years from the day that they decided to leave you alone, and decide that they're going to go to call you, or better yet, they're going to go to your funeral. Maybe, probably not even that. Got to give my condolences. But once they find out you're doing idiotic stuff, and they're probably not going to get that signing that they want, that contract that they want, no, they're going to leave you alone. Them paying your rent and doing all that is over. Because they don't have time for the bull crap. They may have been bull crappy before they became famous, but honey, let me tell you something. Popularity and becoming famous will change your whole, if it wasn't already there, will change your whole attitude about people and people you surround yourself with. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. I'm finding people that not that I, was kicking it with these people. I'm telling you, I've had people coming in and doing this and doing that, and you just, I'm telling you, you just don't know what a person is like and what they will do. All right. I'm telling you, you guys just, they on the surface, they're this way, but but they have a hidden agenda. They have a hidden personality, rather, if it's not an agenda. So be careful, you guys. Just be careful of all aspects of your life. I'm telling you, all you have is you in the end. You and God. And you only need God. But I'm telling you, on the planet, all you have is you. I don't care how close you are to your mother. I don't care how close you are to your daughter, your son, your dog, your cat, co-workers, supervisors. I don't care. All you have in the end is the person that is listening to this video right now. And that's you. You came on this planet by yourself. You're going to leave by yourself. Everything in the middle is mush. One of my quotes. That is so true. You only two things that are real is the fact that you came on this planet by yourself and you're going to leave by yourself. Those are concrete. You can't get around it. Once you get on this planet, that's a wrap. That's a done deal. How you exit off this planet, you'll never exit off the planet. I mean, until God calls it, until Judgment Day. But once you exit the breathing room, and go into the dormant room, man. So I'm just telling you guys right now to keep it real at all costs, and do not ever be afraid to get people out of your lives. And I'm going to tell you, we're going to have a ball when I do these business seminars, because one of the critical things that I focus on are is people in general, people that are around you. It's amazing how people look at business like this easy thing. I want to sell this product. Okay. We want to sell a product. One of the questions I ask, what are you good at? So, just a whole bunch of questions. And one of the things that, and people, this is the fun part, but here's the deal. You are great at that. You're excellent. You are over the top. I see your work. Please bring some of your items, you guys, as well, to the seminar if you want to sell some things or let people see what you do. By the way, I have never announced that, but yes, please, now I'm going to tell you, you're not allowed to bring a boatload. I mean, use your common sense. This is business. This is a business seminar. And that's why I talk about everything. This is a business seminar. It's not my seminar. This is you thinking, this is Kimmy's seminar. I'm not going to bring a whole boatload of things, but she has given me authority to bring a couple of my things, because someone may want to, for intermission, you have my permission to go ahead and introduce yourself. And I want you guys to do that anyway, out without intermission, before intermission. But I want you guys to sell your products. I want you guys to start, right there. And also, and services. And I also, suggest that you go ahead and download the Google app on your phone, and have all that stuff prepared. If people want to use a credit card or something, you're protected. The Google Pay app, or whatever app you want to use. and they may not have funds on hand, but have funds on hand, have change, just make sure this stuff is kept secure. All right. Because we're going to have a good time, and you're not going to be able to set up tables or anything there, but you will be able to pass out your business cards and tell people what you do or what you're contemplating doing. All right. And also, if you have a business idea that has not been, there's hardly any business ideas that have not already been created. However, there are some. I've come up with ideas, and it's funny. I write down all my quotes, but I never write down my business things that I come up with. And I have come up with some over the years, like undiscovered. I'm telling you, and inventions. Like, yeah, like that would be great. But I never write them down. I'm like, okay, I'll remember that. But I got up this morning and wrote down a quote. Didn't want to do it, but I was like, ding, gotta get up. Don't be lazy. Get up, write it down. But I'm going to start writing down my inventions. And so what I'm saying is be careful about what you plan to do, and speaking on what you plan to do in the seminar. It's okay to tell what you do, but if you have an invention or something, keep that under wraps. We can talk in private about that, but don't let people know. I'm telling you guys, I talk about everything. This is one of them. Be careful. You don't know who to trust. And I'm going to tell you, in business, there's no trust factor. Even your secretary, you got to have an eye, keep your eyes open on everything. Okay. I'm just keeping it real, especially these days with social media and with you just keep it real. Okay. Protect yourself. You're all that you have. And so you got to protect yourself. It's your responsibility. But back to what I was saying. So the patio debris, excuse me, please don't think that bicycle is as innocent as it looks. That little tricycle, the toys, the ball, whatever. You will oftentimes see your perps go out on the balcony, and they may they have kids. Okay, they have kids. Stupid $, $, E, $, Okay, they're perps, but they have kids. Ugh. And they will go out on the balcony, be observant, and you will see them messing with a child's toy, but they're turning it in your direction, and you think, oh, they're being really neat. They want it facing that way. Yeah, they want it facing that way because they're watching you. Okay, cameras. Okay, cameras, and I'm not speaking on a paranoid level. This is true. This is true, and what is happening. And it's not all patios, because all patios are not owned temporarily by perps. But just be careful. Just because something is sitting there looking innocent does not mean that there's not a camera attached to that device or item. And you're in your patio. Also, go on your patio, you guys, and turn on your Bluetooth. I'm going to tell you now, remove all phones away from you and turn them off, other than the phone that you're using. Leave a phone, a good phone that you use all the time. Turn your Bluetooth on, but make sure that you turn all other Bluetooths off or devices, or you can keep them on and say, okay, I know what that is, but what in God's creation is this? You guys start turning your Bluetooth. Don't forget to turn them off, because, you're asking for it, just keeping it on. And location, GPS, the whole thing. But okay, that's a whole nother, the blue cup in the attic. Yeah, see what's going on with your Bluetooth, you guys. You'd be surprised what you will find on your patio, and you are on the 3rd floor or whatever, and your breezeway is way down below, and yeah, etc., etc., etc. Then take that phone to the inside of your apartment, or vice versa. What are you seeing? What are you finding in there? Bluetooths. Or what's finding you? Oops. Okay, and also coming up, this is an announcement, you guys. I woke up out of my sleep. First of all, back up. I made an announcement that I will be coming out with the Blue Cup in the Attic, circumstance or evidence number 4. I have 18 playlists on YouTube. 2 of those playlists are called the Blue Cup in the Attic and the Blue Cup in the Attic circumstance or evidence, in parentheses. Circumstance or evidence is me knowing in my heart that I've been spied on, gang stalked, electronic stalked, etc., longer than what way before I realized, okay, that this is happening to me. And I'm giving bona fide incidences. But is it evidence or circumstance? Okay. Number 4, I announced that number 4 is coming up. I've already come up with 19 facts for number 4 alone. You guys, please subscribe to the channel. This is going to be awesome. I'm going to be doing this when I move. But I woke up out of my sleep today, I'm going to say 4 or 5 days ago. 4 in the morning. 4 something in the morning. Crying. I woke up out of my sleep crying because of my daughter. I haven't talked to my daughter in years, except for one time since she was 16. And my daughter is, I can't even keep up with the age. She's 23, maybe 24. And yeah. And I went on and did number 5, circumstance or evidence number 5, which is what it would have been. And I'm not going to go into detail here because I want you guys to listen to that video. But I owe my daughter an apology. After all these years, it did not dawn on me until the other morning that I accused her of doing something that she did not do. And although she was pounding, for a whooping she got when she was 8 years old, because she had already had the warning and then she got the whooping, I'm like, okay, you're 16 now. What are you talking about? I didn't even know what she was talking about. I got a whooping, but I'll go into details, in the video and let you guys know that, but darling, my little chocolate, I owe you an apology. I'm big enough to say that I owe you an apology. I now know that you did not do what I thought that you had done. But it had to hit me because please accept my apology. But please know I didn't know these things were going on that I'm finding out that's going on with me and definitely you as well. It wasn't you. Like you said. When you have 3 people in the home and, she knows why she got accused of this, but she didn't do it regardless. And so she didn't do it. My baby's not going to lie to me like that. We were very, very close, and, but she loved candy, and you guys will hear that. My chocolate, I'm sorry. I owe you an apology. And every time I think of her, you guys, I think of her cheeks. God. My daughter. Okay, I'm not. My baby's cheeks. Okay, I went into mommy mode. She is older, but those are my cheeks. And oh gosh, I remember one time off the record, her going to visit her dad. And she came home. She said, Mommy, guess what? I said, what? She said, Daddy, kiss my cheeks. I was like, oh, no, he didn't. And she was just laughing. Oh gosh, those are my cheeks. Those will always be my cheeks. And I really miss them. Yeah, you guys, just to have those cheeks pressed against mine right now, I would be in heaven. I really would be in heaven. Yeah. And my son, I just dedicated, I haven't posted this up yet. I got a lot of videos and stuff to post up. I got 4 Kimmy this week to post up, you guys. But I just dedicated a Kimmy this week to him. Strawberries. Check that out. So anywho, yeah, so when you see debris on a patio, you guys, please move to another area where you're hidden. If you can, in a corner or something where people can't have direct photographic access to you or videographic. access to you wireless. Okay, everything's wireless these days. They don't have to be, you don't have to see a whole boatload of wires going from left to right on someone's patio or balcony. They're probably watching you. If your stalking is escalated, especially when you become aware of what's going on and they're making money off of you, entertaining people unbeknownst to yourself, and maybe you do know. So yeah, so just to keep in mind, patio debris is not as innocent as you may think it is. Okay, if you see someone coming out again and they're slightly moving a bicycle and you're wondering, okay, that lady's crazy. I mean, she's either a perfectionist or she's crazy, or both. The crazy perfectionist. Yeah, you have to, you something you would look over. Something I've looked over, which is why I'm doing this video. I'm like, duh. I had already thought about, don't get me wrong, in the current past, that things on people's patios were cameras, but you overlook it like, okay, you're outside, you're reading a book. Which I've been doing lately. Even though I sit in the corner a lot, you're in the front sometimes, you're standing up, you're just the whole works. You're living your life. And, you're being watched via cameras. Any kind of way they can look at you and see you, they're going to do it. I'm talking to you guys right now with a whole pile of anything possible on top of my head. Okay. Anything that you can imagine. Not anything, but okay. On top of me head. Yeah. And sorry for the sniffling. I think I've been sniffling throughout the entire thing and I haven't apologized. But yeah, I do apologize for the sniffling. Sinuses. Okay. Let's see. I think that's going to be it, you guys. Yeah, just be aware of planted cameras, watching you. It could be a cell phone or something, but whatever this is not going to be just a cell phone, because they're going to go out, batteries, etc. This is going to be surveillance equipment. Okay, that they may have a camera, a cell phone out there, but it would probably have to have a motion detector on it and all. No. Unless they see you out there and they just go ahead and put something right there temporarily to video you, that's charged all the way up and everything. No. Usually this spy equipment, which was not made to be spy equipment or produced to be spy equipment, but is used for that, surveillance cameras. They see everything. Okay. Surveillance cameras that are pointed in your direction. Okay, just be careful of that. I also want to say, I'm feeling more and more sorry for people who live in homes. You guys, I talk about apartments all the time, but I want you to know, please don't take anything for granted. You are an inkling safer if you live in a home, but that is only determined by your surroundings, the race, I hate to say, of the people around you in most cases. And I just keep it real. And I know you guys think, she's prejudiced. No, I'm not prejudiced. I'm a realist. I keep it real. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything to satisfy anyone. I'm going to keep it real. If I talk about, stay with me, listen to my videos. I talk about all races to some degree, depending on what it is. And this right here, my life, I was bombarded by people of Hispanic descent. Initially, it was not Black Africans. It was people of Hispanic descent. So guess what? I'm going to throw them under the bus. Those who are doing it and those who are involved in doing it. And that's my right, and I'm going to do it. I don't even want to put my right in it. I'm going to do it. Okay. And now, because I was over there saying Black African people would never do anything like this. Black African people would never do anything like this. Black African people would never do anything like this. Okay. They challenged me and proved me wrong. Black African people are doing things like this. Black African people are doing things like this. Black African people are doing things like this. although I don't consider them a part of my race. Keeping it real. I don't know whom they are, but they are doing it. Just because they're asked and with some with money in hand. Okay? So this is Kimmy Wyatt. Please be aware of patio debris. Doesn't mean that it's innocent. It's innocent, but there could be a surveillance camera or something attached to it, and it could be anywhere. It could be on the patio itself. It could be up at the top, stationary there, knowing that the kids are going to play with their toys. It could be anywhere, but trust me, if you are gang stalked, electronic stalked, or group stalked to my degree, it's not just about what's inside of your apartment. They're watching you on the outside as well. They're listening to your conversations on the outside as well. Where you're moving to, what you're doing, blah, 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 blah. And you guys, lastly, I'm going to leave you with this. I don't condone in violence, although I will participate in it if need be. You guys, please get strapped. Okay. Please go and whatever the rules are for your state to get you some metal. You know what I'm talking about. Please go get metal. You have the right to protect yourself, and you have the right to not be stalked and spied on. Okay. And you have the right to shoot. All right. Please know that someone's stalking you. You have kapow. That's it. I mean, you got the right. But major interjection. Documentation beats conversation 24 hours a day. Something I learned in a phrase I learned in when I was in network marketing. Such a true statement. Please make sure that you document everything. If someone's coming to your apartment, they didn't steal anything, call the police. They didn't steal anything, call the police. Document everything. Police will come out. You're probably going to be on first name basis with them at some point. I don't care what's going on. Somebody comes in your apartment, document it. Because when you put that metal through someone's head, I like the head. When you blow their head off, and I'm not afraid of blood, especially when it's for my protection, when you blow their head off, you guys, make sure your stuff is documented so that your lawyer, a D@MN Goodwin, can pull those records up and prove to the judge that you were being stalked and spied on, and you had proof of that. Don't just go shooting someone because Kimmy said. No. Kimmy didn't say that. Kimmy said, make sure once you see that this has started, once you realize that this has begun, and it probably had already begun, but once you know in your heart that you are being spied on, gang stalked, electronic stalked, please look at all my videos in the Blue Cup in the Attic, because there's plenty of them, or some of them, on electronic stalking. And speaking of electronic stalking, ooh-wee. You want to know how they're doing that? I found out something I knew when I came here and found out, but I'm like, no. You know how God will bring things back around to you? You just moved in, then when you're moving out, he'll bring it back around to you. I got that video coming up. Probably going to do several of them not several, like 7, or 8, but I'm going to do at least one video on what I discovered. Electronic stalking. What does most electronic items, I don't care what it is, a cell phone battery has gone down. What do you have to do to charge that battery up? You got to plug it into an electrical socket. Or unless you have one of those chargers that, backup charger, but even that has had to have had some kind of electrical current going through it as a backup via electricity. Your stove, your oven, all of these things have to use what? Electricity. As in the words of Midnight Star, electricity. Yeah. So you guys, I discovered something, and it was something that I discovered in a different way, however, but the same. You guys will know. You guys will know. You'll know. When I first moved in my apartment, it was something that I had already thought before I got in this apartment. Like, this isn't possible unless this is going on. You know, that has to be there somewhere around in order for that to occur. Yeah, you guys, your electric bill's going up. You're wondering why? I probably have an answer for you. Yeah, I probably have an answer. So this is Kimmy Wyatt, you guys. Some of these videos that I've done here recently, just like I said, the Kimmy this week's for the last month or so. Some of these videos will be posted up after I move, so just be aware of that. But it's really funny. You're probably thinking, yeah, you're saying that, but it's not going to be posted up until after you move, and so it's going to be irrelevant. No, I got to let you know. When I move, some of these will be posted up after I move. So, got to stay in my apartment and watch my stuff, you guys. So, anywho, hasta la vista. Buenos Aires, buenas noches, arrivederci. Au revoir, Selena. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. Ciao, Bella. Ciao, Bello. Gotta go. Smooches. Bye. Oh, and if I forgot something, where the text is posted for the video, that information will be there, okay? I think that's about it. So just be aware of when you're sitting on your patio, someone comes out all of a sudden on their patio or balcony and start moving stuff slightly to the left or slightly to the right. And you're sitting there. Well, guess what? You move slightly to the left or slightly to the right, or get in a corner where they can't see you. I am blessed to be able to sit in a corner, although the equipment is on the patio itself. You know, I am blessed to be able to sit in a corner, like I said, although I'm still being watched, but there you go. Yeah. Okay. Bye.